I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I've been here my whole life. I've been going to Broadcrest ever since I was in second grade. Played football and basketball. Played a little bit of track in middle school. So I stopped playing football when I was in fourth grade, third grade. I knew that's when they continue with basketball. So I just continued getting better with basketball and getting better every day. And looking where I'm at right now. I just gotta keep on working. I ran the 4x2, 4x1, the 100, and long jump. I got a mom. I have a stepmom. I have a sister. I have a dad. And my grandma. I have a grandma and my granddad. So they're still alive. I'm glad they're still alive, and that's all my family I have. My parents. My dad's a manager at FedEx, and my stepmom is a she works at McKesson for medicine, and my mom works for this company that she goes out of town a little bit, but she works in Memphis as well. My sister, she played basketball,
Okay.
but she just decided to go to Memphis for school. So she lives in Nashville now. So she has a job in Nashville. She goes out of town sometimes as well. She's worked for Smith and Nephew. I don't know if she still works for them anymore, but I know that she used to work for. And my dad played basketball at Hamilton High School. They were pretty good back then, and he went to Lamar on, but he didn't play basketball in college, and that's all. And my granddad, he played basketball too. My granddad played basketball, baseball, and football. I like Memphis because my dad used to take me to a lot of Memphis games when I was real young. Memphis games, Memphis Grizzly games, Redbird game. He used to take me to a lot of Memphis games. I know I went to like a camp. I probably went. I know I seen him play, but that's probably the only player I probably seen him play, Derrick Rose, because I went to the camp when Calipari was the coach and stuff like that. So I went to like their team camp and stuff. So Derrick Rose probably the youngest player I ever seen, the player, most notable player I ever seen play at Memphis. Yeah, I'll always be a fan of Memphis. You know, that's my hometown, and I'll always be rooting them on. Just the city is a basketball. It's a loving sport, basketball and football. The city just loves sports. That's one thing I love about Memphis. For us, this was our last. It was gonna be a tough season because we had a tough schedule, and I know this team was built for it because we had a tough schedule last year, and most of the team this year were all seniors. So I know it was built for this year, and we just had to come out this year. We had a tough schedule playing against IMG, going to City of Palms, playing Stepinac, and Vashon, playing some tough teams. But we came out, fought hard, and we won some tough games. Probably at the City of Palms because we didn't play so well, but we came back and beat IMG that next couple of days. So that's when we had to come back and get a win. For me, my dad had talked to me about it because at first I was gonna play with Hoop City, Mike Miller's team and Adidas, but he said I really need to get my name out there and play on a Nike circuit. So I had flew down. They had flew me down there, and I had watched their practice, met the coaches, and talked with the head coach and see how I fit in. And it turned out I really liked it. I knew it was gonna be a big move for me because I'd be flying down there every weekend to practice. So I knew that was the biggest sacrifice I ever taken that whole year. So I knew that was the best fit for me. For me, just the way the organization was built. They took everything everything was organized. Everything wasn't late plans. They had everything organized. Like by a week later, they let us know things ahead. I just liked. I really liked the program. For me, my game is finding my teammates open. I'm a leader. I'm a point guard. I'm gonna find everybody open on the court, get everybody involved, and I'm also I can score the ball as well. But I'm gonna try to find my teammates open to get everybody involved first. And I'm a defensive guy too. That's what's turning my offensive game on. Just for me, stay getting working on my floaters. My floaters are good, but getting them better and really working on my mid range. I really gotten that down, packing down my mid range and the shooting deeper. That's it. They're just a sport that I just loved and grew up with, and as a whole came around my family, and I knew that I had the path thrown to me to keep on playing. So I really love basketball. Yeah, it was first love. Then I really love football, but I knew that I had to stick to one sport, and it was basketball. If I could play football right now, I still would, but I just know how to stick to basketball because I have to stick to one sport. All time greatest memory is us winning the state championship last year for Broadcast because they haven't won that in a while. So that was just a great. That was my first state championship as well. So that's probably the best memory I ever had. I felt great because we had lost the year before that in the Final Four. It was like they called a foul like 0.8 seconds left. A kid in my teammate dove for the ball, made a free throw, and they won. So next year, it was just Brockers has won state championship in a long time. So I never really wanted to win one for the school. Well, I've just been trying to work out, stay in shape, and find a way to work out. Then I've been gyms open Tuesday, so I've been going to the gym now. Yeah, I was just working out, running outside and stuff like that. My trainer gave me some tools to use, and that's what I did. I've been watching Vampire Diary, then I watched Outer Banks. It's really good. Just it was interesting because I really didn't know that man killed his father. That was just a crazy thing. I really, well, I'm waiting for season two. Just hanging out with your friends. Because school is almost over with, and we still got to stay at home and stuff like that, and just going to the gym every day, getting better. It's really not normal because we're just in the house. It's not the same. I'm always on TikTok. That's I've been making TikToks, posting them, so that's another thing I've been doing since quarantine, just making TikToks. That's my Instagram name. Toughest player is probably Sharif Cooper. Might be the toughest player I regarded, or RJ Davis, probably the toughest player I regarded. Because they're just so shifty and fast, and especially Sharif Cooper because I guarded him twice in the UIBL last year, and one game he didn't do so good. I played really good against him. Next game he just killed me. He had like 24 on me, 22. So he just a tough player to guard. He know how to draw fouls, and that's one thing he's really good at. And I had fouled out that game, and we lost that game. But we had lost that game in the Peach Jam. I watch more. It all depends what game I want to watch for NBA and college. I like to watch Chris Paul and Kyrie when they play a lot because I'm all Chris Paul by the way he guards bigger defenders and by his pick and roll game, and Kyrie the way he finishes around the rim. We just built our relationship during USA uh training camp. We just play really well. We bonded really well. It was me, him, Jay Hardy all on the same team. We just really had a good connection. Me and Paulo. us playing together, we were just dominating, and that's how our bond started. Yeah, we did. We just talked a lot, you know. We talked a lot. We got each other info, started texting each other a lot, and that's how we became so close. Not yet. Hopefully, if we can play this summer. Futures is getting better every day, getting stronger, and working on my game every day to achieve my dreams. For me, just the way I finish my speed and the way I finish around the rim, because I really have a nice speed to game. I'm really fast, and I feel like my finishing. That's one thing that I feel like is unstoppable. The way I finish around the rim, and nobody can stop me from finishing. Duke, you know, that's always been a dream school for me, and I love Duke, Coach K, and the way the program is built and the way he's done for the whole Duke University. And I've seen players come out of Duke and done really great things. It's Kyrie Irving, uh, Trey Jones, Taj Jones, Quinn Cook. Has really good point guards come out of there. Kentucky, you know, they always bring cats into the league. You know, that's what they do. But I know Coach Calipari hold me accountable. He told me that there's no guarantees starting spot. You gotta fight for your position practice, and that's what I liked about him. I'm gonna fight for my position, fight in practice, go hard every day in practice, and get me better every day. Memphis, you know, Memphis always been it's just my hometown. I've known Penny for a really long time. Known him ever since I was little, watching him coach at high school, middle school, playing AAU for his AAU team, him watching me play. So I really got a good relationship with him. And Mike Miller, you know, I play with his son, so really like a good connection with him as well. UNC, Roy Williams been recruiting me really hard, calling me a lot. He for school and visits, he came to see me the most. So I really appreciate him for coming to see me a lot during practices and games. And I seen point guards that come at him like Kobe White, and he got Caleb Love coming this year. So the way he's doing for that program and Cole Anthony, I just like the style of play they play and the way he lets the guards loose. Tennessee, I felt like everybody was unexpected about them, but Tennessee, I always had a great relationship with them ever since my official visit and them calling me and texting me. I really just like the way that I just built a really good connection with them, and I feel like I could turn that program around. Probably just meeting the fan bases from all the colleges that really want you to come there. You know, you have some people that say your name, and you just like shout that they even know who you are. So that's probably the most remembered thing about all my visits, and just watching the games and just watching the fans go crazy. It was all of 'em, you know. Everybody knew who I was on my visits, so it's probably every school that I visited. I'm not gonna narrow my list again, but for me, I'm trying to see when this all gonna play out because I plan to take 5 more official visits to all of my top 5 schools and go from there. That's my plan. To wait and take my 5 officials in the fall, and then see when it's the best time for me to commit. They really didn't talk to me. They talked to my dad. So I mean, I know they wanted me to join probably my senior year. So after I graduated from high school, so I thought that was a like, it really would have been a big move for me to join them, but I knew my goal is I always want to go to college, and that's why I'm going to college. My work ethic, because my work ethic always defines what I'm gonna do on the court. However you work out, that's how you gonna do on the court. So my work ethic is really well. I work out twice a day, get some recovery in, and just grind every day. Get have some days off, and I feel like that's what proves who I am by my work ethic. Probably started middle school, probably my seventh, eighth grade year. That's when my work ethic started. Then I improved every day to ninth grade, 10th grade, and it kept getting better every day. Probably my eighth grade, because that's when I started playing against bigger guys, because I always played up my whole life. I never played my age group. So my eighth grade year playing against ninth graders and UIBL, wasn't as strong as I was now. I was weak, so that's why I knew I had to start getting like I was working out, but I knew I had to start going harder and harder every day and getting stronger. My father, he's always been a mentor to me, pushing me every day, trying to tell me you need to go hard, you need to do this harder. He's probably been the biggest mentor for me in my life. Just don't stop working. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and what you can't do, and just try to achieve your goals. Because if you want to make it to the NBA, then I know I could do it, and just keep on working. Four words describe me. Uh, I'm a funny person to be around. Uh, I'm a I'm a hard worker. I'm a leader, and I'm gonna push everybody accountable for what they need to do. You know, I'll just that's just something I was wanting to do because I wanna do stuff for my family, do stuff for like communities and stuff. And my family always pushing me to go hard. Everybody in my family always pushing me to go hard, make it to NBA. And I always wanna do something for them. So when I make, I always wanna do something for my family, give back to my family and stuff because they have done so much for me, from paying for trips, paying for food, paying for everything they done for me. Probably just watching movies, hanging out with my family, and really hanging out with my friends. I really don't get to hang out with them much because I'm always so busy working out and stuff. So probably just hanging out with my friends. Um, I'll probably that's if I'm not working now, I'll probably play in the game with them, or we probably go out and get something to eat and just chill together. For us, we probably just go to Sonic or something like that. Sonic or Huey's, probably Huey's, get something to eat. I don't have one. I like all of them. I really don't have no favorite barbecue spot. People who just talk behind my back, stuff like that. People just have to talk for no reason and try to start arguments for no reason and just let kids do what they do and grown ups talking bad about other kids and just let the kids play and let them be who they be. For me, if it was right now, I would rather play football than basketball, honestly. That's one foot sport I really love, and most of my friends are football guys. So I have two friends going to Tennessee for football, one going to Tulane, one going to Memphis, one going to Austin P. So, and I got a cousin in the NFL, Chris Harris Jr., who's a DB for the Chargers, who just got traded from the Broncos. So it's just football around all my family. So that's probably something people really don't know about me. So probably slot a cornerback. I'm really athletic, and I feel like I play cornerback or slot. If I play cornerback, I'll probably get him to help me out. I have favorite players. I mean, I have Broncos jersey, but now I gotta get some Chargers jerseys, I guess now. So uh really not I really had a big really not have a favorite NFL team. I don't have college football either. I have favorite players. Uh, I really like in college football. I was a huge Judy and Lamb fan and Jalen Hurt. In the NBA, working hard every day, getting better, and just providing for my family. Making sure they're good and make sure they're settled. That's probably my life in 20 years, and having a really nice family, taking care of them, and just enjoying my life. Just remember for how a great person I was, a great leader, and just what I did for Memphis, and that just I just want to be known as not a bad person, not a arrogant person, as a great leader and a great person.